Well, now we're going to take you up north to the other side of the Catalina Mountains in a place that's often ignored or forgotten. Oracle sits just north of Biosphere 2 along Highway 77, home to about 4,000 people from a variety of backgrounds and interests who bring their own experience and flavor to this growing community.
If people have driven up Highway 77 and really thought there was nothing here, I think all they have to do is veer off the highway a little. There's a little bit of something for everyone.
Well, we started out doing yard sales when we were younger, and we loved it. We made like $500 one weekend, and so we thought, wow. So we came in, opened all the boxes, sold, and it was junk. Oh, it was junk. It started out as just a little junk shop, and it's evolved in the last 31 years to an antique store, an art gallery, and a consignment shop.
Oh my gosh, it's like for a European type pillow. Mm-hmm.
I came here in 1970. I was very young, and I've lived here all my life. I've raised 2 boys here. Me and my husband Jerry, been married 43 years. Oracle is unique. It's very eclectic.
We'll count down 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
All began when my business partner Brandon Lupi approached my father and I with the idea of building something amazing out here to bring people outside to experience this area.
All you gotta do is take a seat, lift those feet, go get rolling, have fun.
All right.
And with my history in the ropes course industry and my father's land, we all just kind of came together and made it happen.
Kind of exciting, exhilarating. It was fun. It was definitely an adventure.
The way that everyone comes together is pretty incredible. And when we were building this, we felt a ton of support from our town and our community. And that's something that drove us to building this business, kind of reignite our community and bring a little bit more life into it.
Iced tea, please.
Wonderful.
It's a really symbiotic relationship between us and the community. We're there to support anything that the community is doing, and in return, you know, the community's really supported us.
I have 2 small kids, and I'm home with them with dinner every night, and I'm involved in their lives, and I have the opportunity to practice my art the way I want to, and still have a good family life.
We are known for our area historically. We've had Hollywood celebrities come and stay at our guest ranches. Buffalo Bill has been here. I know we've looked at having Buffalo Bill days. We've had a couple of those. I myself I learn a little bit more every day.
Well, the first mine in Oracle, there was these 3 guys that came up here in 1879, 1880, and did some mining claims. And they were digging, and all this water came out of the ground like an artesian well. And so they couldn't mine, so they started a sheep ranch. This building came into the picture. They homesteaded in 1880, and this was probably built out around 1885 as a boarding house for either for people that came out from Tucson to escape the heat, or for people that were working in the mines. The mining was what brought people up here originally. And then at just about the same time, some people just went into cattle ranching. And then the health resort industry started around 1890, and then around 1900 is when the cattle ranching became much larger.
It is a guest ranch that was built between 1917 and 1930, and it was always meant for rest and relaxation. It was never a working cattle ranch. In fact, the man who built it had fruit fields where Scottsdale and Arcadia are now, and this was built as his high mountain getaway for him and his wife and all of his friends from back east to come and enjoy horses and laze around, in the sun. I've had a lot of different spiritual people come through here. Buddhists, shamanic order, Christians, and they all say that it has a real positive feeling. And out of about the 30 weddings that we've done, I believe we've got 19 babies or so within the first year, which are called ranch babies. I haven't had a bad event yet, and I should probably find one of these big oak trees to knock on for that.
This is Rancho Linda Vista in Oracle, Arizona, and it has been a long history, first as a cattle ranch, then a guest ranch. And in 1968, it was bought by a group of artists, mostly from the University of Arizona Art Department, and set up as a trust and a corporation. People could become part of it and live here and do art here and enjoy a community of like-minded people. We can see the back of Mount Lemmon from here, and we can judge the snow by the ski slope. We can see it from here. So we feel very surrounded by nature. It's very beautiful, quiet, but increasingly rich community.
I think the biggest draw for me, being an Arizona native, is that it rarely gets above 100 degrees. You know, at 4,700 feet, 37 miles away from where I grew up in Tucson, you know, I can invite my family to get up and out of that heat and come here on the backside of the Santa Catalinas and almost be a world away.
We couldn't ask for a better staff, and the people that come out are just as amazing as they are. Everyone that comes out is excited to try something new and have fun and really push themselves, and that's why we continue to do this.
One person told me early on that Oracle chooses its residents, and there seems to be some little fate that works in that regard.
I would tell people, explore a little, don't be afraid to explore, because there's more than meets the eye when you come to Oracle.
Thank you for joining us here on Arizona Illustrated, and a reminder to watch American Experience Command and Control, premiering Tuesday, January 10th at 8 p.m. on PBS 6. For additional air dates and times, please visit azpm.org. And for more information about the Titan II Museum just south of Tucson, including directions and hours, visit titanmissilemuseum.org. Next week, what are the mental health implications of an election marked by unprecedented harshness, divisiveness, and tension?
While the rhetoric on the other side keeps getting lower and lower.
She should have been disqualified a long time ago.
A former cattle ranch is now a haven for hikers, wildlife, and those seeking history. And
so what I need y'all to do right now is make some noise.
The pulsations and producers of pushing buttons. And a favorite place to remember, the original Chicago music store. Thanks for joining us here on Arizona Illustrated. I'm Tom McNamara. See you next week.